You know, yesterday was my birthday, and all I wanted for my birthday was to have MLS teams represent the league in a positive manner. But of course, that couldn't happen. So, let's just talk about it together. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your boy Drew here, back again with another video for all you American soccer fans out there. And in this video, like I said, we're going to talk about the big disappointment some MLS teams gave us in the first leg of the Concacaf Champions League. But before we start talking about that stuff, let's talk about the road to 1K. You know what that is? That's me on a road to 1K. And I suggest if you guys love soccer and you want to see soccer grow here in America and help it grow, then hit the subscribe button, be part of the road to 1K squad, and be part of the change. Okay, so in this video, I'm just going to give you guys my reaction to the first leg matches of all this CONCACAF Champions League games that involved MLS teams. I'm going to talk about who impressed me, like who proved me wrong, who has a good chance of moving through to the next round, and who disappointed the league in a terrible, terrible manner. Toronto. Okay, so I know you guys are all waiting. Let's talk about the teams who really disappointed the league and shocked us in a terrible way. Of course, I'm talking about Atlanta United and Toronto FC. But let's talk about Toronto FC first because their match came first earlier in the week where they got completely annihilated by Independiente. I was shook. I didn't know what to say. I saw 4-0. I mean, I know they're away from home, but still 4-0 away from home. Like that's going to be so hard for them to overcome because then in the next round and in Canada, in Toronto, they got to win at 5-0, 5-0 to go through to the next round. Do you guys see that happening? No, I don't. Do you guys see the Toronto team that was playing and showed up? I didn't because none of them showed up. That's all I really have to say about that. Like, I was shocked. I saw like people were just tweeting, like laughing at Toronto. Like, this is not the same team that was a couple years ago, or even like 1 or 2 years ago. Like, they're not like I don't think they're a top MLS team anymore. Like, I really don't think so. Jovinko is gone, especially. Maybe he saw I was approaching, like, the team's going downhill. Let me just bounce now. And they had a pretty decent lineup, so I was kind of shocked that they lost this bad. Sorry, my back is itching really bad. The next team that really, really disappointed me, which I really was shocked, and I'm sure a lot of you guys were actually shocked that they lost this game by the manner that they did, and that's Atlanta United going 3-1 down in the first leg against Costa Rican side, Herediano. Like I said, I was shocked again for this one. Like, this game was played on my birthday, which was yesterday, so when I woke up this morning, I was like, you know what? Let me check the scores. I gotta check the scores so I can talk about this video, who won, who didn't win. I was like, I'm sure Atlanta won. Check the score on ESPN, 3-1. I was like, yo, for real? I mean, that was just the first leg, so like I think Atlanta has a better chance of progressing and overcoming this tie better than Toronto did, or the better chance than Toronto has. But still, like, they should. I don't know what to say. They had a really strong lineup. They had Brad Guzan in goal, Michael Parkhurst leading the back line. They had a killer attacking team. They had Joseph Martinez in the front, carrying the torch to the attacking line. They had Julian Gressel, Hector Villalba was subbed on, Darlington Nagbe was subbed on, Ezekiel Barco was playing. Like, I was just like, they had the potential. They had the firepower to go and score more goals, but it wasn't working. And of course I couldn't see the game because these games are so hard to find. Like, it says you can watch on Yahoo Sports and UDN, but who watches sports on Yahoo? Like, that's a topic for another video. Don't worry. So those are the two main teams that really disappointed MLS, disappointed lots of MLS fans, especially me, considering that I picked Toronto and Atlanta to win both of their leg games, and to progress to the next round. But it looks like Toronto is not going to make it to the next round unless you Toronto FC fans see a team that can progress and overcome this tie. I don't. Let me know down below if you guys do. But let's talk about teams that really shook me and impressed me. And now I'm talking about, of course, just one team, Sporting Kansas City. A team that I picked to lose both of their legs against Mexican side Toluca. But they didn't. They bashed them 3-0 at home in Kansas City. So I was like, you know what? They're set up perfectly to go to the next round. They're set up perfectly to go back to Mexico and, just sit back, get away with a draw at least, or even try to go for a win if you want, or play it safe. Who cares? They have 3 goals, a 3-goal buffer. I don't see them, unless they really pull a Toronto until they just mess up bad. I see Sporting Kansas City going through to the next round. And who else we got here? We got New York Red Bulls winning away 2-0 away from home against Atlético Pantoja. And we got, of course, Houston Dynamo in Guatemala winning 1-0 away. So, thanks, Houston Dynamo. Not much to say about Houston Dynamo and New York Red Bulls. I figured they would win their matches or at least go for a draw, but they're pretty good. New York Red Bulls is more set up perfectly to overcome. I mean, to go through to the next round. The Houston Dynamo, because Houston Dynamo just got the 1-0 away goal, but still doesn't matter. I still think New York Red Bulls, Houston, and Sporting Kansas City can both easily go through with no problems to the next round. But for Atlanta United, they got to put in some work. They got to win. They got to win at least 2-0 in the next tie in Atlanta, which I think if they're like on their game, like, and if their new coach Frank de Boer really like sets the team up better than they did before and understands that like Concacaf matches are way different than European matches, and the teams are so underrated by the rest of the world that like you think that it's just gonna be like a sweep. Like these teams are like they play in like Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, doesn't matter. Like these small nations, like with the small nation leagues, like they'll be easy prey. But that's not the case for CONCACAF at all. And you guys, as MLS fans, should know that MLS really gets surprised by these small teams in the CONCACAF Champions League every single year. So Frank de Boer's got to, understand that and set his team up better and stronger with better tactics to overcome, at least get a 2-0 win in Atlanta to go through this next round. Toronto FC, I think just stop thinking about the CONCACAF Champions League because you're not going to win 5-0. You'll probably just get one goal. Like I don't have any hope for Toronto FC. I don't see Josie Altidore waking up anytime soon to score some goals. So, sorry Toronto fans, but you guys, I think, are out. And I hope I'm wrong. Like I hope they really prove me wrong, like Sporting Kansas City did, but I doubt it. But that's it. I know, really short video today. I wasn't planning to make a super long video. I just wanted to give you guys my reaction and my first reaction thoughts on all these first leg ties. And I'm thinking about making maybe like a preview video for when the next ties come around next week. So if you guys want that, definitely let me know down below. I'll make some predictions, score predictions, lineup predictions if you want. Let me know down below. And of course, let me know down below what you guys think of these first round ties. Did your team disappoint or did your team impress you? Let me know, of course, down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, be part of the Road to 1K squad. And I'll see you guys next time.